Hello, hello. Welcome back to Divine Destiny Guide. How are you? Sending you the purest of love and light. God is for us. Who can be against us? We're blessed, safe, we're anchored, and we're highly protected. One day at a time, one day at a time. That's all. That's all we're asking. Our daily bread. One day at a time. That's all that's promised unto us. So let us make it count. Let us make it count, knowing that God is with us, He's for us, we're blessed, we're safe, we're anchored, and we're highly protected. We're highly protected. So, welcome. If it's your first time returning Soul Tribers, new Soul Tribers, thank you for your love. Thank you for your support. I greatly appreciate you. So, the first card that came out, it says, trust your intuition and your discernment. So, whatever it is, again, past, present, or future, maybe for some of you, some of us, this is confirmation. Maybe some of you, some of us, we're going in or coming up on things that you'll need, or you're asked to trust your intuition, use your discernment so that you can see through the fog, so that you don't just go with, we don't just go with our heart, but head over heart. Not just so we just step into things, but let us pray first. Let's ask God for His guidance. Seek wise counsel. Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly. Seek wise counsel. And trust God moving forward. Trust God moving forward. And then it says here, back to the drawing board. So for some of you, some of us, you may need to reassess, go back to the drawing board to look at something, pay attention to something. Maybe you overlook something. Maybe it's jumping from going to level 2, not completing level 1. Go back to the drawing board to revisit something. Maybe we miss a step. Maybe you miss a step. A lot of people, they run out of chances, to get back to that drawing board. For some of you, it's an opportunity. It's a privilege. It's a blessing to be able to go back to the drawing board. It's kind of like getting a do-over, a second chance. Yeah, a lot of people, it says they had a big realization. They had a big realization about you, about your gift, about your talent, about your calling, about who you are. When people underestimate you, but it's for a lot of these people, it's too late. They're no longer in your life. And, sadly enough, this is when we, even for us sometimes, or other people, they're realizing who they had. It's like people don't know. Sometimes we don't know what we have until it's gone. A lot of people are having a big realization as to who you are, your gifts, your talents, your abilities. A lot of people could have overlooked you. Reassess. You're being asked to take stock of your life and let go of anything or anyone that no longer makes you happy. Notice who and what brings you joy and who and what does not. It's time for some life cleanup. I don't know, it's a big life cleanup, but it's time for life cleanup. Trust your intuition. And like it says here, notice who and what brings joy. So we're looking for people who can bring again our vibe, who will match us. No more lopsided. So again, trust your intuition and discernment. Take stock of your life and let go of anyone or anything who no longer makes you happy. Trust your intuition, because the truth is that for a lot of us, and especially when you're a healer, a light worker, an earth angel, and this is why so many people from the past, they played with us, because they know that you love deeply, you care deeply. It's like you have a lot of compassion, you have a lot of patience. And so it's like, even with people getting their karma, sometimes we block it because it's like we don't want to see people get hurt. But this is the time for us to look out for ourselves now, to prioritize our own needs right now. Take a reassessment, take stock. Notice one what brings joy and who and what does not. And the people who are not matching our vibration, it's time for them to go. Trust your intuition, use your discernment when it comes to those people. Even new people who are coming into our life. Look at them. The people who are there for you in your darkest moments. Not just when you're on the mountaintop. The people who are there supporting you, pouring into you, encouraging you. Iron sharpened iron. Equal give and take, reciprocity. This is what it's all about. And for a lot of the life lessons that we have gone through, this is the point. It's like we're at this junction, at this crossroad, where this is basically what it is. It's like you're not going, or, not moving forward with people in this year and beyond who are not there for us. And the truth is that it's like not feeling also guilt tripped by people. Because the truth is that people think it's okay to mistreat us. But the moment that you put your foot down, oh, I thought you was, and then the guilt come on. Being a chosen one, being a divine, masculine or feminine, being a child, a son or daughter of the Most High God. Again, it doesn't mean that we need to be a doormat for people. Jesus came, he did everything, and yet still they said, crucify him. Jesus paid the ultimate sacrifice. We don't need to do that. It's time for us to prioritize ourselves and love ourselves and trust our intuition. This is what we got that for. Not just to use it to help other people, but we need to use it to help ourselves too. This will help to save our life. Because a lot of these people, they're vampires, they're energetic vampires, they're blood-sucking vectors. They don't care. It's all about me, and their selfishness. So pay attention. This is what the message is saying. Pay attention to those people. What they're bringing into your life. Because if everybody just come and want to drink from your cup, for a lot of us, you learn what it's like to have people drink, and then by the time you look, there is nothing left for you and nobody's there for you. What's the point? They don't even have a cup anyway. So it's like, even if people leave from the beginning, it's no big deal, because when you are in need of something to drink or need an encouragement, they cannot even give it to you anyway. So it's like, it's better early than late that they leave your life. It's like, stop petting and cuddling people who are not serving us. Back to the drawing board. Back to the drawing board. You're being asked to stop dimming your own light, period. It's time for you to come out of the shadows and let your authentic self soar. Fly high, dear one. Back to the drawing board. Back to the drawing board. Maybe visiting something, it's kind of like crying your last tear. Sometimes, it's like revisiting your past. Just to take one more look, to have a final goodbye, and then get in peace with it and flying away. It's going back to the drawing board, confronting your fear. Whatever it is. And then getting the closure, and then you can move on with your life. You can let go. You can let go from there. Yeah, release. You're being asked to release any toxic people or situation from your life. You deserve to be free of all drama, and this is the first step to achieving that. So people had a big realization. Again, If you look closely, it looks like a butterfly. So it's a transformation that is going on here. And 2025 is also a year of transformation. Again, we talk about the snake, and the snake is like there's a light side and a dark side to it. You know, the snake on one hand, it's about shedding, letting go of the old. And then, you know, on the other side, the snake is it's cold-blooded. It's an enemy. It's like from Genesis, we're told about the serpent and just how the trickster spirit. And so for a lot of you, you could have been dealing with, like it says, release toxic people, people with that snakish, deceptive energy. These are the people who are having a big realization, like an epiphany. People are waking up. It's like what I'm seeing is like somebody, you know, in the middle of the night, waking up from their sleep, like they had a dream. God showed them who you are. And they just like, you know, sit up suddenly in their bed like, huh? You know, yeah. They're coming to the realization of who you are. But and for a lot of you, by the time a lot of people realize, like I said before, it's too late. You already released them and you have already done the healing work, and it's time to take off. It's confirmation. You're off. You're gone. You're gone. You're gone. For a lot of you, again, going back to the drawing board, you know, I don't know, it's like so many things is like just coming through my mind. And it's like Jesus, the crucifixion of Jesus, I mean, he came and just showed us how it's done. Because the truth is that he was mistreated. People spit on him. He was beaten. He carried that cross. And for a lot of you, a lot of us, when we're going through, and some of you, you're probably going through it now, still going through it now. But just follow me a little bit. It's like going through all of these from the people you love. Remember, Jesus loved these people. 1 minute they were laying down their clothes and palm trees on the ground, you know, hailing him as king and all of these things. And next minute, these people were shouting, crucify him. They jeered, they mocked him. They took his clothes, they gambled on it and all of these things. He asked for something to drink. You know, it's like they give him like gall, it's bitter, like vinegar. You can imagine? And this is like, again, just looking at our life, a lot of us, we have gone through, no, not nailed to the cross, but I mean, for the things that people had in mind for us. It was very sad. The people we knew or we thought we knew, or you know them now, their intentions were not good. A lot of evil, a lot of death magic, a lot of gossip, slander, you name it, you know it. People making fun at you as you struggle, like Jesus was struggling with his cross. And then it just reminds me, like before he was raised from the dead, he went to hell. It's like to confront the devil and his demons. And so it is for a lot of us. When I look at this back to the drawing board, it's like we have to go through that dark night of the soul. It's like when people did the most to us, it's like it pushed us into isolation. And it's when we went into that place, we came face to face with all our dramas and the things of our past, the codependency, the toxic behaviors, the mommy, the daddy issues, the rejection issues that we had growing up. And we have to, the abuse and the bad treatment from people around us. And we have to come face to face with our darkness and our demons. No wonder they say, you know, it's like spirituality is for people who have already gone to hell. You already face your demons and your darkness. So it's like while Jesus was waiting, he wasn't waiting. And it's the same for us while we are in the isolation, just like when they laid his body in that tomb. went within with that hermit, that introspection, going within, shining the light, healing ourselves. And then resurrection. This is a new birth. This is like, the caterpillar turning into the butterfly. When Jesus was raised from the dead, even though he was able to, he cooked for his disciples, even though he was now in the form of a spirit. When he was raised from the dead, they couldn't touch him anymore. And it's the same thing for us. When we go through this transformation, it's like the things that people did to Jesus before he went on the cross, with the beating and the spitting and all of these things. Nobody could touch him after he was transformed. And I just look at it like with us. When we allow God and we go through that healing, transformative phase, the enemies cannot touch us. And so it doesn't matter what the darkness that they send our way. It doesn't matter what it is that they do to us. Yes, we have feelings. Yes, we move among people every day. And a lot of people don't even know what you have gone through, what you have been through. But the people who were close to you, like his disciples, they were close to him. They knew what he went through. They knew they couldn't touch him. The scars were there as proof as to we still have the scars as to what we have gone through. And then when the time came, Jesus, he returned to heaven. This is what I get with this soar here. Visiting the past. He visited the past, the disciples, and he moved among them. And then when the time was come, he soared. And so for a lot of you, a lot of us, it's kind of like people had a chance to change, to turn the ship around, but they didn't. And it's kind of like with Lot and his wife. They were both given the command, keep going forward, don't look back. And his wife, she chose to look back, and he's like, you know what? I'm not going to turn into a pillar of salt because of you and your stubbornness. And he kept it pushing. And so it is for us. It's time to choose ourselves. It's time to choose ourselves. A lot of these people who slept on you, now that you're gone, you transform. It's like they can't hug you, they can't touch you anymore. Because it's like, yes, even though you may still be around or close to our, we're still here, still alive, there is like a gulf between us and them. You release them, you cut the cords, the connections, because these people are toxic. They're not suitable for our soul. And yes, the healing. Yes, it's like you're gone. You're gone. Your body, mind, and soul are in a period of deep healing right now. You're going through many transformations at once, and you're being asked to allow yourself to receive the healing you need with open arms and an open heart. So for some of you, you could be going through this phase right now, and your body, you're feeling it in your body. Something is going on. You may not know what it is or understand, but maybe this is the confirmation. You're going through that healing phase. You've gone through a lot. You've been through a lot, and God is healing you. So let's see what it is that trusting your intuition and reassessing, because you're being asked to take stock of your life and let go of anything or anyone that is no longer making you happy. And it says here, the card here says, own worst enemy. You cause most of your problems or most of the bad things that happen to yourself. Sometimes, isn't this the truth? I mean, the truth doesn't mean that it's pleasant all the time. But it's like sometimes we're a sucker for punishment. We're our own worst enemy, because even when people show us who they are over and over, we want to see the best in others. Just because We may feel like, I wouldn't hurt anybody. I wouldn't take things from anyone. I could never find myself doing that. It doesn't mean that other people won't do it, and they do it, and they feel happy when they hurt other people. And even though they keep on hurting us, we still give these people chances upon chances. And maybe this is the reason why you have to get back to the drawing board, so that you can really see clearly your actions, and how have we contributed to what people have done to us. Because the truth is that we are the gatekeeper of our life. Nobody can come into our life unless we give them access to. And then we tend to give people chances upon chances. And no wonder this card is saying, notice who and what brings joy and who and what does not. It's like, stop being your worst enemy. Let us stop being our worst enemy. It's like these people are using us against our own self. They're using our own kindness to attack us, to burden us. Our own good heart to attack us. Oh, I know, they'll do it. They'll do it. And they keep on putting their burden and their stress and keep taking and pulling and using us. And we're the ones who are feeling it. But just to save face, because we don't want to say we're giving up on people, we keep on allowing them to use us and mistreat us. It's like, this is not the time for that. No wonder we are asked to trust your intuition. Energy doesn't lie. And again, new levels, new devils, for even new people who are coming into our life. When we feel that discomfort, or we don't feel comfortable with their spirit, or something that they're doing or saying, it doesn't sit right with us. Let us not sit with them either. Let us not sit down and let them partake of us anymore. It says, be aware of anyone from your past wanting to enter back into your life. Trust your intuition and your discernment. And even if they show up with roses because they know exactly what you're like, so they're not going to show up this time barehanded. These people, the consistency they have a problem with. In no time, you let them back in. And I mean, a lot of us, you know what I'm talking about. And then in a few days or a week, they go right back to their old selves. And it doesn't mean people don't change. But again, even if you're going to allow people back into your life, take it nice and slow. No rush. No rush. Because the truth is that a lot of these people, they love to do things in a rush. Some of them, they're patient too. But the thing is that, let us take it easy. Let us learn from our past. Let us learn from our past. Back to the drawing board. Yeah, so for a lot of you, you could have had people who are copycats, trying to be just like you and everything that you do. So let's get back to the drawing board with people around us who wants to be like us. So you may have had people in your life who, with the Palo Santo, clear your energy, right? Palo Santo instills calm and relaxing, fills your home with joy and harmony. Again, anybody who doesn't bring joy and harmony into your life or your home is like, fly away from them. Anybody who wants to be you better than you, steal your energy. Again, you're being asked to stop dimming your light. Because the truth is that copycats, they want to be you. So then we could have been dimming our lights for the wrong people who are around us, or they want us to do that. And then when they want to dim or snuff out our light, and then they cannot be us. You see what I'm saying? Back to the drawing board when it comes to people who, oh, when I grow up, I want to be like you. No. Be yourself. Be yourself. Let us see how we can work on you being the best version of yourself. It's like that saying, I'm not playing with it, because people are sick and they really want to take over your life. It becomes an obsession, and it's not good. It's not good when people are not comfortable in their own skin. For me, it's no longer a joke, because I've been there, still there, where people, it's like they want so badly to snuff out my light and probably your light. Stop dimming your light. It's time for you to come out of the shadows. So then you have these copycats. They will do anything to keep you in the shadows, and they want to go out in the forefront. They want to hold the mic. They want to sing. They want to be in your position at work or whatever you do. They want your family. It's not fun. It's not funny either. It's like what I see with Palo Santo is like, clear these people away. Clear these people away so that you can soar and be the best version of yourself. Cleanse your energy. Get these people out of the way. Go back to the drawing board. Look at the people, places in your life. Look in your life right now. Who is it you have who don't want to see you shine? People you can't be yourself around. It's like if you're going to a party and you decide to wear something nice, it's kind of like, maybe I shouldn't, because you don't want to outdress such and such. You can't talk about your accomplishments because such and such did not, or they don't have that, and they're going to feel, no, you shouldn't have to dim your light to please people. We need to be around high vibrational people. Go back to the drawing board and see the people who we are getting. And again, yes, our vibe attracts our tribe, but the truth is that when you have this light, you attract any and everybody. But like I said before, it is us. We are the gatekeepers of our life. We allow these people into our life. So it's like, yeah, we can't blame them. Even the mean people, they're looking for kind people to take and steal from. But it's for us, again, to use our discernment and our intuition based on all the things that we have gone through before, so we don't continue to be our worst enemy here. These people who are now having this big realization, who they, because of them, thankfully, the good thing that came out of that, or the best thing, even though it hurts so much, is your transformation. It makes you the man or the woman that you are today. You're wiser, you're stronger, you're better, you're not bitter. The difference between bitter and better is the I. The I. The I. Take out, the E from there, and you get the I. And it's like when we don't allow ourselves to be our worst enemy anymore. So then we become E, the better, not bitter. Not I, the bitter one, but I, the better one. You're better because of it. These people were causing chaos and fights in your love connections. Man or woman, family or foe, or fake friends, you release them. Or you're being asked to release them. Release people from your life. Release people. You're being asked to release any toxic people or situation from your life. You deserve to be free of all drama. And this is the first step to achieving that. Releasing them. Releasing them. Releasing them. Releasing them. It's kind of like sometimes you go through your phone and it's like, who should I block? Back to the drawing board. And you're like, okay, let me give this one a chance. Let's see. And then it's like, if it's not working, and then you have to make that final cut. Reassess. Look at the people in your life. Re means back. Look back. Go back. It's like these people, they'll stop you from soaring. We will stop ourselves from soaring. Because again, if we have negative people who are weighing us down, a lot of these people who are jealous, remote viewing, looking into your life with their mind, it's like people are doing all kind of crazy things. It's all to control us, to hold us back. They're now having this big realization about who you are. Yeah, so it's like when it comes to these people, trust your intuition and use your discernment. Again, people from your past, even, or people coming in, whether it's call or, whatever it is, energy moving close to you, is like close out these cycles here with the world. It's like close it out, get these people out of your life. The truth is, a lot of these people, they won't want to release you. They don't want you to release them. They want you to continue to be your worst enemy. And like I said, for a lot of these people, they may be coming in quick, hot and heavy with the communication and the calls and all of these things. Is like close out those cycles. Walk away from the Knight of Wands, from the player energies, because a lot of these people, they're planning to come in, or a person making plans to come in, but they're still involved in third party connections. They're not done playing. Again, look at the people, reassess your life, look at the people around you who are not reciprocating. It's not equal give and take. If you want something steady, you want loyal and people in your life, and you don't have this kind of energy, it's like, no, they're not for you. Stop being your worst enemy. Stop seeing the best in people when they're showing you exactly who they are. Stop making excuses for people. Trust your intuition and use your discernment. Because like I said before, if they don't have it to give to you right now, when you really need it, they're still not going to have it to give you. A lot of these people, when you're going through your darkest moment, they're not there for you. So it's like, why is it when they come back, you're there for them? It doesn't matter how much you give or you do, they will never support you. They will never be by your side. So it's like, give it up. Give it up. The people pleasing thing, it's not working. Stop allowing people to guilt trip us. Going down memory lane. Again, I'm not saying people don't change. I'm not saying that. But if you're going to give somebody from the past, give them time. Take it nice and slow. Don't rush into it, because a lot of them, they're coming back. They're not changed. They're not different. And this card, King of Swords, came out in the reverse. So again, back to the drawing board with anybody who wants to cut you down. Communication, anybody who slander, gossip you, who are manipulative, sarcastic. They're liars. They're not of the truth. They think they're smart, but they're really dumb. It's like, these people, a lot of them, because they're not intelligent, they want to copy from you, copy your life. They want to take off before you. It's like, go back to the drawing board and take a closer look at the people you have in your life. Everything you want to work on, they're talking you down. But at the same time, they're the ones who want to copy you, to steal the spotlight and to steal the show. For a lot of you, these are people from your past. For a lot of you, these people, Four of Cups, they want you to miss an opportunity here. They want you to miss out. I mean, this is why people copy you. They want to beat you to the finish line. They want you to be sad and broken down, so that you miss what God is bringing to you or bringing to us. Yeah, Six of Pentacles. It's like they want you to miss an offer, miss, given to you. I mean, for some of you, people they just want, like people to kind of, it's like, what you call it, basically giving to you, but it's like shortchange you, breadcrumb you, basically, yeah. You know, it's like they want to take your life and they want to make the million or the $1 billion from your life, and you just get crumbs in the back. And they want to make their life, their story off of your back. And this is why the tower is here. This is a shake up. You know, the tower is here. This is sudden. This is exposing everything that's been doing. It's like get back to the drawing board. And for a lot of you, when you get back to the drawing board and you look at the people in your life and the way they have been working to sabotage you, work against you. You know, they thought that they're the truth, but again, they are deceptive. They're like the snake. You know, with their communication is like, you know, they're not honest at all. A lot of these people, they've been in your community, they could have been working together, you know, against you as well. This is the Ace of Swords, the truth, Queen of Cups. You know, this is who you are. You're better. You're not bitter because of it. For those of you who have gone through this or similar situation, again, all it did was just, yes, you went through it. It was painful, but it leveled you up. It leveled you up. Now these people, they're having a big realization. For those of you who have closed out these cycles and you're gone. But if you're going through this right now, you know, at least, or maybe it hasn't happened yet, but you know, this is how you basically fight fire with fire. You know, with this chaos, with this Page of Pentacles. You know, people could want to come into your life to study you. Now they're having a big realization after you release them. These are the people who are causing chaos. So they could have even been sending chaos magic to you, where you're fighting with people, you know, and fights in your love connection. You and your family can't get along. Now they're having a big realization. It's kind of like whatever the magic is that, you know, basically what they sent it for, maybe to break up your connection. Maybe it did break up some of your connections, because then people show themselves and you had to leave them. But not only did those people leave, you got rid of the false one too, the toxic ones. So it's like the same spell that they sent to your life, it actually worked to get rid of them too. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, thank you. One stone kill all the birds. One stone got rid of all of them. So they thought they were blocking certain people from your life, but they end up blocking themselves too. With the Page of Pentacles, these people, like I said, you know, they could have been studying you. They could have been working magic here. You know, and whatever it is, because like back here, you have the field. You know, you have the green there. It's like people could have been watching whatever it is that you're working on, to see how they can come against it as well. Cause chaos in your life, whatever you are producing here. You know, and the Four of Swords back here. You know, people want to see you out. Put your light out. Dim. Sick. Stressed out. I'm telling you. They're having a big realization now. And for a lot of you, you know, this Four of Swords, it reminds me too with the healing card. A lot of you is like you've gone through so much, you're tired. And it's like healing, resting from all of this. Because the truth is that when you've been doing and giving to people for so long, you don't know that you're tired until they're gone. When you don't have to hear from them, they're not pestering you, they're not sucking your energy because they want your money, they want your time, they want your body, they want advice and all of these things. You're tired. It's a lot. It's a lot, because the truth is that, even think about it, all the way that Jesus had to walk to get to the cross, that's work. And even while he was in the tomb, and people will think that even while you're in isolation, you're not doing anything, but you're still working. Because while he was there in the tomb waiting for his resurrection, that's when he went to hell. It's kind of like that's when we went face to face with our darkness and our own demons in our life. And that's the thing that a lot of people don't want to face. It's too it's too hurtful, it's too painful. And they want to skip that process. But a lot of these people, they need to go back to the drawing board. It's like you can't get to the glory without having the story. And this is why you have copycats in your life, because they see your glory and they don't care about your story. I don't even want to say they see your glory, but they don't know your story, because a lot of these people with the Six of Cups, people from your past, you're nostalgic, or they're nostalgic, they're having memories and flip. These are people who know exactly what you have gone through, and they don't care. They just want it. They are the ones who should get it. Why is it you are the chosen one? Why is it you are? And knowing darn well all the things that you have gone through, put up with, that when people talk about chosen one, it's not for the faint of heart. A lot of people love to say chosen one because it sounds good. You know, again, even the evil people trying to squeeze themselves in by saying chosen. When they have not done the work, they refuse to do the work. And this is why it's like the analogy with from the moment, you know, it's like Jesus was betrayed with that kiss. Again, it took a friend. It took, for a lot of you, a lot of us, even if it's a stranger, but it's somebody that is so close to us that is like family. We get comfortable with them. That's the one that we allow close to us, close enough to us to kiss us. Even our enemies, like the soldiers, even our enemies, they don't have access to us unless we have somebody that is a go-between. So again, this is why it is so important to go back to the drawing board to see how is it that other people were able on the outside to penetrate to get to us. Who is it in our camp that is a Judas? Who is the Judas in our camp? Stop giving people a pass. Stop being our worst enemy. Whatever it is, you know, communications coming in. A lot of these people, they're fast talkers too. It's like they'll charm your clothes off, man or woman. And God is saying it's time to close this cycle up. Even if they don't want to close it, because of course not, they don't want to close it. They don't want you to leave because they're benefiting from you. You are your own worst enemy, and they're laughing in your face at it. They think it's funny because they're using you against you. They're using your kindness. A lot of these people, they're left watching with the Page of Swords. They're watching. Some of them, they're stalking. You know, for a lot of you, yeah, you have to go through that healing because it's been a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. Yeah, King of Cups. So a lot of you, you know, could have called judgment after going through this time here of burden and stress and whatever it is. And it's like, yeah, your answer, help is on the way with the Ace of Wands. You know, it's like, yeah, God is making all things new. It's like very soon you'll, you know, for some of you, you're probably back at your craft. Whatever this passionate new beginning here with the Ace of Pentacles, mastering your craft, working on it. You know, a lot of these people, when you leave them, they're going to feel left out in the cold. But you were there. You felt left out in the cold. You had a lot of tears, a lot of sadness. And again, this is what put you into the hermit, where you went in to face your darkness and your shadows. And now you come out as this empress. This is who you are. Confirmation. You know, it's like you have to leave the people in the back who are deceptive. Again, stop being your own enemy. It's like you see people who are cutting you down, people who are stealing from you, people who are, you know, Knight of Pentacles. It's like they're only a knight, but it's like they're able to manipulate us, to con us, to trick us, to scam us. It's like you are this high priest, high priestess. You know what is going on. Again, trust your intuition and use your discernment. You have the gift. It's like stop playing coy, stop being nice to people while they play in our faces. Like enough of that. There is no time to cry over spilt milk. Get balance and see people, lovers, people, people you love or care for who are really toxic. They have demon or devil energies. Like, get over it. It's over for a lot of you. And these people trust in your intuition, it's over. You're not entertaining anybody who is going to put you in harm's way. And you are the gift. You are the gift. This is why you're meant to soar and not have anybody sabotage us and try to steal our blessings. Yeah, blessings flow wherever you go. This is the realization a lot of these people are having. They're waking up with nightmare. You are the blessing. You are the gift. This is the epiphany, the realization a lot of people are having right now. It's over. And the truth is that when we stop being our worst enemies, then our dreams will come true. Because we're holding back ourselves. Could be talking to a divine feminine. Congratulations. Yeah. Some of you, you're going to hear congratulations because you have done the work. You've done the work, releasing these people. Maybe now you can move on again when you don't have this baggage. Whatever it is that you want to do, you can step out and do it now. Because you don't have to deal with those people, though their burdens. It's like, yeah, for a lot of you, redeem, you take back. Take back everything the enemy stole from you. Also means to go back. Reclaim is like, you are redeemed by the blood of the Lamb. Is like, again, you don't need to sacrifice for anybody. Jesus already did it. So you can pull back yourself now. Take yourself out of the midst and close those cycles out. Release the past or you will be lost. I'm telling you. Release these people here who are manipulative, who are liars, gossipers, and slanderers. Again, they're trying to block you. They don't want you to shine. God will bring and provide for us the people who are suitable for us. It's time for you to embody your greatness. So for a lot of you, healing, recuperating, recovering, and God will restore, your strength, your energy. So that again, when you come back like that phoenix, you're going to embody that greatness. Yeah, protect what's yours. Whatever is yours, protect it. Don't allow people to play in our faces anymore. Yeah, you're not interested in entertaining the past for some of you. And you definitely learned a lot about evil people. Yeah, the truth is the isolation benefited you. Yeah, it's like not crying over spilt milk anymore. You don't need anybody's approval. So I love it. I certainly love it. I love it for you. I love it for us. Until next time, take care and be blessed.